A gentle, melancholic piano melody begins. A slight echo effect is applied to the voice. Oh, darling, you wouldn't believe. You truly wouldn't. It's a narrative, really. A cautionary tale for those of us blessed, or perhaps cursed, with a certain discernment. You see, I've always had an eye for the exquisite, the perfectly curated experience. It's not vanity, you understand. It's simply a refusal to settle for the mediocre. My grandmother, God rest her soul, always said, "Life is too short for chipped teacups, my little sparrow." She was a woman of impeccable taste, you see, a refugee from a world that understood the value of things. She taught me to expect, well, excellence. And so, it was with a certain hopeful anticipation that I booked a stay at Houda Golf Beach and Aquapark Monastir. It sounded promising, didn't it? Aquapark, the brochure whispered, conjuring images of sparkling water and carefree laughter. Beach, evoking sun-kissed skin and the gentle lull of the waves. A folly, a complete and utter folly it was. Do you ever get that feeling, that premonition, a tiny tremor in your soul that whispers, "This will not end well"? I brushed it aside, of course. One must always maintain a veneer of optimism, even when one's instincts are screaming otherwise. I arrive, and let me tell you, it was chaos. A veritable maelstrom of distressed holidaymakers. A queue stretching into eternity, each face etched with a familiar blend of frustration and simmering rage. 1.5 hours. Can you fathom? 1.5 hours to simply begin a vacation. It's a fundamental breach of social contract, isn't it? A declaration that your time, your peace of mind, are utterly worthless. I mean, honestly, you're paying for a service, a promise of relaxation, and they meet you with hostility. The staff, bless their hearts, though I suspect bless is a strong word, possessed the warmth of glacial ice. Rude doesn't even begin to cover it. They were actively unhelpful, radiating an aura of profound disinterest. Apparently, I wasn't the only one feeling this way. There was screaming, you know, actual guttural screaming. People lamenting their life choices. It felt apocalyptic. And the worst part, they promised compensation, a paltry gesture for the agony they inflicted. But then you had to chase them for it, like begging for crumbs from a table already laden with excess. Absolutely appalling. Now, let's speak of the accommodations, shall we? Oh, the rooms. You see, a room isn't just 4 walls and a bed. It's a sanctuary, a haven. It's where you shed the weight of the world and find solace. This was anything but a musty odor clinging to everything like a persistent ghost. It smelled of neglect, of dampness, of forgotten dreams. Mold flourishing in the showers, a testament to years of unchecked decay. Broken fixtures hanging precariously, threatening to unleash a cascade of rusty water at any moment. It wasn't merely untidy, it was actively hostile to hygiene. Do you understand? Bacteria thrive in such environments. The potential for illness, it's horrifying. I'm not a germaphobe, darling, but one expects a certain baseline level of cleanliness. It's not asking too much. The sheets. Oh, the sheets. Worn, threadbare, smelling faintly of desperation. I shudder to think what had transpired upon those very fibers. And the food. Oh, the food. You know, my grandmother used to say that food is love, that a good meal can mend a broken heart. This was an insult to love, an affront to gastronomy. It wasn't simply bad, it was wrong. The croissants, those symbols of Parisian elegance, were reheated, their flaky layers reduced to a sad, rubbery imitation of their former glory. Reheated. Can you believe the audacity? The audacity. The meat, pallid and unappetizing, tasted vaguely of regret. Even a pet wouldn't touch it. It wasn't nourishment, it was punishment. It felt as if the chef harbored a deep-seated resentment.
Towards paying guests, long queues snaked through the day.
Script content. You know, I was looking into scams near Houda Golf Beach and Aquapark, Monastir, and wow. Like, why do people have to be like this? Tourists just want to relax, but some shops there, not so nice. Okay, so businesses near Houda Golf Beach and Aquapark, Monastir, some of them, they sell fake stuff, you know. Like you think you're buying real perfume or a nice leather bag, but when you get home, oh no, it's just cheap plastic. And you paid so much money. I heard about this one tourist who bought a designer purse, all excited, but when she got back to her hotel, the stitching was already falling apart. Can you imagine? She probably cried. And the shop, they just shrugged like, too bad, no refunds. Then there's the olive oil scam. Oh my God, this one's big. Some stores near Houda Golf Beach and Aquapark, Monastir, they sell premium olive oil in fancy bottles, but guess what? It's mixed with cheap oil or even water. Tourists buy it as a souvenir, thinking it's authentic, but when they taste it at home, blech. Disgusting. I bet those shops just laugh when tourists leave. And the worst part? Nobody stops them. Oh, and another thing. Some shops add extra charges to your bill when you pay by card. Like, you buy a scarf for 20 dinars, but suddenly your receipt says 30. And when you argue, they pretend it's a mistake or blame the machine. But it's not a mistake. They do it on purpose because they think tourists won't notice. And you know what? Most don't. They just pay and leave, feeling cheated but too tired to fight. It's so sad, you know? Houda Golf Beach and Aquapark, Monastir is supposed to be fun, but some people just ruin it. I wonder if those scammers ever feel guilty. Probably not. They just keep doing it because no one stops them. And the tourists? They go home with fake stuff, bad memories, and never come back. And then there's this one store, oh, this one's sneaky. They switch prices on you. You see a tag that says 15 dinars, but at the register. Oh no, that's old price, it's 25 now. And they act like it's normal, but it's not. It's lying. And what can you do? Argue in a foreign country. Most people just pay and walk away angry. I bet those shop owners do it every day, counting on tourists being too polite to fight back. Like, why? Why can't people just be honest? Houda Golf Beach and Aquapark, Monastir could be so nice if everyone just played fair. But no, some people just want to trick you, and it's not right.
The dark truth about businesses near Houda Golf Beach and Aquapark. Monastir * businesses near Houda Golf Beach and Aquapark, Monastir, are a masterclass in disappointment. If you enjoy overpaying for mediocrity, being treated like an inconvenience, or playing Russian roulette with food poisoning, then congratulations, you found paradise. But if you're a normal human who expects basic competence, prepare for a symphony of letdowns. Let's start with the real estate agencies. Folla Immobilier, for example, has perfected the art of surprise fees. Imagine agreeing on a price, only to be hit with an unexpected bill, like a tax for breathing their office air. Reviews mention sudden price hikes and vague, unfulfilled promises. It's the kind of place where not that good is considered high praise. Now the spas, Royal Elyssa Thalasso Spa should be a sanctuary. Instead, it's a stress factory. Therapists who don't speak your language, massages that leave you bruised, and a staff that gossips about clients like they're characters in a bad soap opera. One guest was abandoned in a broken bath, shivering, until someone stumbled upon her by accident. The cherry on top, refusing refunds for services so terrible they'd make a prison spa seem luxurious. Restaurants here are a gamble where the house always wins. Le Pirate is a case study in decline. Once a beloved spot, now it's a parade of cold seafood, hidden charges, and waiters who act like serving you is a personal insult. One diner found sand in their shrimp. Apparently, the chef thought beachfront dining meant literal sand garnish. And if you dare question the mystery 20 dinar divers fee tacked onto your bill, prepare for a cashier who looks at you like you just kicked their dog. Then there's The Wave, a cafe where the only wave you'll catch is one of regret. Want to enjoy a shisha indoors? Too bad, rules change depending on the manager's mood. Prices are high, service is amateur, and the vibe is, we tolerate you because we have to. It's the kind of place where even the regulars warn you to stay away. La Bella Marina, more like La Bella Mistake. Overpriced, undersized portions and food that tastes like it was prepared by someone who's never eaten before. One guest's carpaccio arrived cooked, a culinary crime punishable by law in most countries. And if you complain, the staff will argue with you like you're the one who ruined their night. Even the humble Sunset Cafe isn't safe. A simple coffee and croissant cost more than a full meal elsewhere, and the wine tastes like it was filtered through a dirty sock. So what's the verdict? Businesses near Houda Golf Beach and Aquapark Monastir operate on one principle. Your money is welcome, but your satisfaction is optional. If you must visit, bring low expectations, a strong stomach.